Hey there, it's me again. Today we're going to talk about my favorite villain of all time, Hannibal Lecter. Ever since Netflix did the right thing for once and made the Hannibal TV series available to stream on their platform, everyone has either discovered or rediscovered their love for one cheeky cannibal. Hannibal Lecter's first on-screen appearance was in the movie Manhunter, which was adapted from Thomas Harris's novel Red Dragon. But his most well-known appearance is in The Silence of the Lambs, starring Anthony Hopkins as Lecter and Jodie Foster as FBI agent Clarice Starling, who enlists Dr. Lecter's expertise in forensic psychiatry to profile a serial killer. This adaptation was what introduced me to Hannibal's universe. Transphobia aside, it's a decent and genuinely unsettling film. It was followed by another adaptation of Red Dragon, and then Hannibal Rising, which tells his origin story, and honestly is not that good. Although Hannibal himself is a fictional character, he was partly based on a real murderer, Alfredo Bailly Treviño. Treviño was born in Tamaulipas, Mexico, from a prominent family. Treviño was a strict man and attended medical school. He was described to have a sense of style and a certain elegance about him. As a medical intern, he murdered his boyfriend Jesus Castillo Rangel, also a med student, by carefully slicing him to pieces and placing them in a box. It's suspected he was also responsible for the murders of hitchhikers, but no evidence was ever found. While in prison, he was respected by the other inmates and he offered them small medical services. He was the last person in Mexico to receive the death penalty, but after 20 years behind bars, he returned to his old neighborhood and kept treating the elderly and the poor free of charge. Shortly before his death in 2008, he agreed to an interview but refused to talk about his violent past to avoid waking his ghosts. When Silence of the Lambs was released, his friends and family pointed out the similarities between him and Hannibal and began calling him Dr. Lecter, which he thought was funny. Fast forward to 2013, Brian Fuller's Hannibal, starring Mads Mikkelsen as Hannibal and Hugh Dancy as criminal profiler Will Graham, is released. It's captivating, gruesome, and honestly beautiful. The show's mise-en-scène feeds into Hannibal's nightmarish universe that torments its characters. Though it has its flaws, it's an excellent adaptation and dives deeper into Hannibal and Will's unsettling and ultimately romantic relationship. Though Anthony Hopkins was recognized as a sort of official image of how scary Hannibal Lecter can be, Mads Mikkelsen succeeded in making the character his own. Both adaptations share the concept of transformation. The universe that Hopkins' Lecter belongs in is the one where Hannibal became a cannibal because of a childhood trauma that involved witnessing soldiers eating his sister, which is shown in Hannibal Rising. That's enough to mess anyone up. But Mikkelsen stated his own view on why Hannibal is the way he is. His superiority complex and belief that he qualifies as a stand-in for Satan. His catchphrase, "Eat the rude," means that by killing and eating people he considers beneath him, he's able to bring them to his level and transform them into art, whether it's a grotesque display of modern art or a culinary masterpiece. In Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal and Clarice form a type of hunter and hunted relationship. He pries into Clarice's past to get under her skin, but because she's mostly mentally stable, unlike another pretty brunette, she doesn't necessarily need to go through a transformation. On the other hand, Hannibal concludes as a love story between him and his bestie, Will Graham. They're both outsiders yearning for someone to truly understand them and find that in each other. Though Will is meant to be the hero, Hannibal ruins him further to elevate him to his full potential as Hannibal's equal. The Hannibal Renaissance has been a fun one. Dr. Hannibal the Hannibal Lecter is often regarded as the greatest fictional villain of all, which obviously I agree with. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe for more spooky content. Bye.